Today, I want to walk you through 5 specific editing approaches that will seriously upgrade the quality of your content. This isn't about shaving minutes off your workflow or just learning keyboard shortcuts. It is really about making your work magnetic. We want to ensure your content is so engaging that your viewers actually stick around until the very end of the video. Most of these tips are tailored for creators on YouTube, but you will see how they translate perfectly to TikTok or Instagram. I was watching a creator the other day who made a great point about how people usually browse platforms on their phones. When you pause scrolling on a thumbnail, the video autoplays immediately, which completely changes the entire game. It is not enough to craft a killer thumbnail anymore because the first fraction of a second of the video needs to do the heavy lifting. If the clip starts and does not grab someone instantly, they will just keep scrolling even if the thumbnail was a total banger. Her advice was simple and smart. Make the opening visually compelling so that it stops the scroll immediately. Autoplay often starts muted, so any spoken hook can be totally wasted if you rely only on the sound. The easiest defense is readable subtitles or burned-in captions that pop on screen right from the start. If you are using professional editing software, look for native captioning workflows that are fast and effective. You can select your clips and transcribe them directly to Captions, which is a fast way to get text on the timeline. If the default captions look a bit plain, just change the formatting to allow you to tweak the text and background color. Exporting with burn-in captions turned on ensures that when your video autoplays without audio, viewers still get the hook. This is where Vizard fits in, because one of the things creators struggle with is knowing which micro moments to promote. Vizard can scan a long video and surface the high-energy, high-engagement bits that make great shorts and quick intros. Don't think of captioning as an afterthought. Use it intentionally on the first few seconds to maximize the chance someone stops scrolling. Tip number 2 is all about sound design, which is the simplest way to go from a video that is just fine to one that says, wow. A scene without any sound effects or music beds can feel flat, but throw in some intentional audio and the edit breathes. You can watch the exact same cut twice and it will feel like 2 different videos depending on how it is mixed. I personally rely on good sound libraries for sound effects and music because I am not the best at hunting for the perfect whoosh. Instead of typing rigid keywords, you can type what you are thinking, like upbeat pop for a YouTube ad to get curated options. Music gives the emotional backbone to your story while sound effects sell the motion you see on screen. Using a library for audio and a tool like Vizard for clip selection is a really killer combo for any creator. Vizard pulls the viral ready moments from your long recording, and the audio library makes those pieces feel premium. The third technique is using title cards to break your long video into readable and snackable sections. If you do episodic content or tutorials, these title cards help your viewers digest the information and actually remember it. I like a simple dynamic background animated with slide transitions and then laying a custom title over the top. Speed the transition up and add a punchy sound effect, and you have a clean section intro that does not feel cheesy. If you are juggling dozens of uploads, you do not want to manually recreate title card assets every single time. Create reusable templates in your editor and pair them with Vizard's clip outputs to keep everything consistent. It reduces repetitive labor and keeps your visual branding consistent across dozens of individual clips. Fourth, we need to talk about chapters and markers, because this small feature massively improves the user experience. Viewers love being able to skip to exactly what they want, and as a creator, it makes you look much more organized. The traditional way is to add timestamps manually in the description, but that can be incredibly tedious and error-prone. A faster approach is to let Vizard do the heavy lifting since it detects distinct moments in your long-form video. That makes it incredibly easy to copy-paste timestamps into your description box or use them for chapter lists. It is not magic, it is just saving your brain from tedious tasks so you can actually focus on the storytelling. Finally, we have to talk about B-roll and stock footage to keep things moving and illustrate your points. Watching talking head footage for 10 minutes straight is honestly pretty rough for your viewers. B-roll lets you illustrate what you are saying and keeps eyes moving even if you are not a professional videographer. If you cannot shoot your own B-roll, use stock footage platforms to find high-quality clips that match your style. Don't just throw random clips over your voice. Use B-roll to explain, give the brain a rest, or add emotional beats. Vizard helps by automatically proposing which parts of your long video should get B-roll overlays. Instead of guessing where to insert a cutaway, you get a set of short edits where adding stock footage increases engagement. If you are looking to scale without becoming a full-time editor, Vizard is definitely worth checking out. It doesn't replace craftsmanship, but it removes the grunt work by finding viral moments and helping you post quickly. You will be surprised how dramatic the difference is when you apply these 5 techniques together in your workflow. They make your videos more watchable, more shareable, and ultimately more likely to catch that auto-playing thumb. Try them on your next upload and see what sticks, and let me know how it goes in the comments. Thanks for watching. I will be back soon with more practical editing tips to help you level up your content. If you want to experiment with automating some of the heavy lifting, definitely check out Vizard. I will see you in the next one.